It is hot. Welcome back to my channel, Emily Eats Veggies. I just got back from a little weekend getaway with some girlfriends. The weather is going to be about topping 41 degrees Celsius, which is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's pretty hot, and there's not a lot of reason to go outside right now. So I'm staying home today. I'm trying to get reorganized for my trip. Do you know that feeling when you come back from vacation and it's like you just need a couple days to get back into your normal routines, get resettled into normal life again? Yeah, not a lot of food in the house right now. I also had to do some laundry today and some cleaning and of course unpacking. I wanted to share with you guys a little thing that happened this weekend. When I was traveling, I was with friends that are not vegetarian or vegans. They just have a normal standard diet, and they were asking me some questions about my diet and what I eat and what I don't eat. And at one point I mentioned how, well, there's not really one diet that works for everyone. We all have different bodies, everyone has different needs, and for that reason we really shouldn't be judging each other based on what we eat or don't eat. And that's what I try to do. I try not to judge people for what they choose to eat. That's really a personal decision, and not something that I can make for them. But I mentioned that there's some people who, because of their conscience, they decided to become a vegan for ethical reasons. But later on, they got so sick that they were forced to quit being vegan. They started eating fish again or something like that, to supplement everything else they were eating. And I know that's a really hard decision for some people, where they really want to be vegan, but their body just won't allow it. And that's not always the case. For a lot of people, switching to a vegan diet can actually make them feel better. Everyone's different, and some people genuinely get sick, and the only solution for them is to go back to eating some animal products. And one of my friends, her immediate reaction without hesitation was, yes, because of protein. I'm not proud of it, but I had a very strong reaction to that response, and I immediately told her, no, it's not the protein. Can we please get off the topic of protein? For people who don't have an experience with plant-based diets, this is often the first response that they have, that everything comes down to protein. And that's really not the case. Yeah, maybe it might have an influence. Maybe people are not looking for a good balance with their vegan diet, and they're eating way too many carbs and hardly any proteins. And yeah, that could be the case. But it's really not the big of a deal as everyone thinks it is. And I would love for us to change the conversation, that not everything is about proteins and carbs and fats. There is a lot more to food than those macronutrients. We need to be discussing more the micronutrients. And the case is, with a lot of people on vegan diets, they do need to take supplements for the micronutrients, not protein. Protein is not the issue. What do I mean by micronutrients? Well, you can look this up, do your research, of course, but it's all the vitamins and minerals, things that we need small amounts of, but those small amounts make a big difference in your overall health. And we need a wide range of them. You need all the vitamin B's and vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin D, iron, folate, thiamine, calcium, zinc. All of these things are important to your health, if you have cut out animal products completely out of your life, you may need to try some supplements such as iron, B12, D, vitamin K. These things might help you to feel a little bit better if you're starting to feel some symptoms that are related to your diet. You know, symptoms like maybe low energy, difficulty concentrating, difficulty sleeping. The most important thing is to listen to your body and what your body needs, experiment, try different things, and see what makes you feel better. But really, it's different for everyone. You know, people are not all the same. We're very diverse. I think that should be obvious. So anyways, that's something I just wanted to share. If you're not vegetarian or vegan or plant-based, and you're having a conversation with someone who is, please do not make the conversation all about protein. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting back into routines, getting reorganized after my little vacation over the weekend. And because it's so hot outside, I really don't want to be cooking that much, and just do something simple. So one of the things I did still have at home were some dried black beans. So I've decided to make a black bean salad. I decided to look up a little recipe to follow, so I'll add the link below of the recipe I'm using. And in the search results, immediately I saw a recipe from this website, Cookie and Kate. It's a cooking blog that is all vegetarian recipes. So anytime that I'm looking for a recipe and I see that Cookie and Kate is in the search results, I immediately click on it because I always know that's going to be a good one. I've never been disappointed by this particular blog, so I just wanted to give a little shout out. Like, if you are looking for ideas or wanting some more guidance about cooking, like maybe you just are getting used to cooking for yourself, Cookie and Kate is a great blog to check out. And I think it's kind of funny that one of the most recent blog posts is actually about cooking dried beans. So if you've never cooked dried beans before or are looking for some new techniques, definitely check that out. It's a really great one. I also noticed that the author, the blogger Kate, actually released her own cookbook. So I'm planning on ordering that, and I'll let you know how it is and give my review for what it's worth. But I'm sure it's going to be great, and all the reviews that are already out there sound great too. So I don't normally buy cookbooks, but because I have been so happy with the blog, I thought it might be worth checking out. Okay, that should have me set for at least a few days. I'm all stocked up now. Visited 3 separate stores. I did not manage to find jalapenos for the Cookie and Kate recipe. I'm sure I could have found them if I went to one of the smaller, like, specialty stores. But it's really hot outside and I am done shopping. So let's get cooking. Okay, so there's the recipe. I had to make a few substitutions because I couldn't find all of the ingredients, so I just didn't have them on hand, and I didn't feel like buying them. But I think it turned out really well. So I'm gonna do a quick taste test and then have dinner. Like I said, Cookie and Kate never fail. On point. Alright, so with this salad, you can eat it just as it is. If that's fine for you, it can be a side dish. You can eat it on top of some nacho chips or inside of a tortilla. And then you can also add other fresh toppings as you like. I'm going to add up some chopped avocado and serve it on a bed of lettuce.